I mean, can't have Wizard Wednesday without a little Noita. That's just the rules. Snow. Let's just go on a nice little jaunt down to the bottom. Go murder a Colmy or something. Idiot. I just like starting fires. I'm a bit of a fire starter. Not so much a wicked fire starter, but a fire starter. Celeridium. Fires and explosions, hell yeah. I don't know if anyone here is watching Welcome to Derry, but that show has been great so far, and I'm very excited for the next episode. That is like the current, like, week to week, I'm just antsily like, come on, come on, come on, come on. Really makes me hope that, Flanagan gets to make his Dark Tower TV show slash movies. Because the Dark Tower, that's my favorite Stephen King experience. It's not even horror, it's his, like, epic fantasy series. But it does tie into all of his other stuff. The Dark Tower movie we got was not very good. And that's because they didn't let Flanagan do it. Mike Flanagan has been just knocking it out of the park with his stuff. I like the Idris movie. I, as a bookman, didn't like it very much, but I was hoping for something a little bit more in line with the novels. It wasn't that bad. It's like, it wasn't World War Z. World War Z is like, why did you even name, why did you even name this after the book? Like, World War Z, the movie, has no relation to World War Z, the book. At least the first Dark Tower movie that happened tried a little bit, but still wasn't quite where I wanted it to be. Although I do love Idris Elba. I wouldn't complain if they kept him as Roland. Like, if they want to keep the casting there, I wouldn't say no. Definitely felt like it was missing a lot, and you could tell that it had sections that were clearly meant for the book readers. Oh yes. Like, the Dark Tower, if you wanted to do it right, I think Mike Flanagan's proposal of do a movie and then do a season of a TV show and just alternate is pretty much like... That's the only way to do it justice. It is thick. It is not a light read, the Dark Tower. And each book gets successively larger. Like, the first book is the smallest one? Felt like it could have a Lord of the Rings trilogy. It is a 7-book affair, and the books are not small. The first one's the smallest, and each one almost doubles in size from there on out. Until you get to... Hold on, let me see. I think once you reach book 4, they stop doubling, and they are just large. But there's like huge chunks of various books that are just entirely flashbacks. You could just do a season of a TV show about the flashback if you wanted to. Like, when you go back to Roland's time learning to be a gunslinger, that's just a prolonged flashback in the books. Man, has them next to the mini fridge. So, basically, if I wanted to, like, lay out where I am, you know, right in front of me, you got the computer, monitor 1, monitor 2 over here. On this side is shelving with, like, various, knickknacks and anime figures, of course. But over here, on the left-hand side, is a bookshelf. Just a big old bookshelf. It is an overflowing bookshelf. I need to get another bookshelf. It no longer has room for books on it. And I do like the Dark Tower books a lot, so they are prominently displayed on the bookshelf. But like, Lord of the Rings trilogy was just adapting one movie per book. This would need to be a 7-movie experience, and even then we've been missing a lot. But well, that's true for Lord of the Rings as well, right? Plenty of stuff was cut from those books. What's a book you've read that should never have been written? What's the name of it? Let me make sure I get the author's name right. And I apologize, there will definitely be people who are a fan of this dude's books. I want to say it's Henry Turtledove. Henry Turtledove. Harry Turtledove. I apologize, but I think his books are insanely boring to read, despite interesting premises. Here are the people who take you out, the ones that knew his name right away, yeah. But that's not fair. They should be written, other people will enjoy them. I'm trying to think of a book I've read where I was like, who the fuck was this for? Like, the most upsetting book I ever read was Room, and I wouldn't say that shouldn't have been written. It's just, that's a book that will make you brutally sad for weeks. I was depressed for like a month after I read Room. I have no attachment, I just happen to know his name. Okay. Like, he does like, what if World War I was a fantasy setting? And it's like, oh, neat. In practice, it's so dry. You know what? I got it. The Similarian. I'm going with the Similarian. I like so much stuff from the Similarian, but reading the Similarian is boring as hell. Any books you felt had a really good premise or world, but just didn't get there due to the author's approach or style? What? I love the Similarian. Again, I know there are people that are going to really like the Similarian. But as far as like an exciting read, it reads like a textbook, right? Like it reads like a series of Wikipedia pages, yeah. Like for some people that's great. Like that's what you're looking for. Like I haven't read any books that were like, this sucks, this should have been written. But I have read a lot of books that are like, like, this is boring. Who's the guy who did a Turtledove Civil War series, but instead it was a guy going back in time with AK-47? Is that real? Yeah, like, they weren't published by George R. R. Martin. Sorry, George R. R. Martin, by J.R.R. Tolkien. They were compiled after his death and released. Which I think probably has a little bit to do with it. trying to remember. Wheel of Time books 5 through 8 should have been written. Like, I know there's a lot of books that, like the later Dune books that are put together by his son. Those aren't great, but I haven't read those. It was literally Harry Turtledove. He liked the South winning so much he did it twice. But the South were the bad guys. How many of them are crammed in there? It has its weak points, but I still think it's good. I'm not saying, like, the Similarion is bad. I'm just trying to say I don't think it's a fun or exciting book to read. Like, I have various compendiums for worlds I enjoy. Like, I got a couple of books that are just breaking down all the various bits of Lovecraft's worlds and all the creatures therein, or a few for Twin Peaks. And, like, those aren't fun reads, they're just kind of interesting things to flip through. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm outright saying it's dog shit! I would love to read Frank Herbert's unedited notes on the Butlerian Jihad now. The Gerard Butler Jihad. I'm struggling to remember. I think the one dog shit book I read was a series of short stories from an author, but I can't remember who the author was. But they were like edgy horror stories. So, like, I remember one of them was like a mortician, like, you want to come down and see a naked body? The vaginas on the Asian ladies go the other way, you know. And it's just like, what the fuck am I reading? Like, that's a quote from the book. Like, that's burned in my brain forever. Was a guy implying, like, when you see this naked Asian lady who's dead, the vagina goes the other way. Like, that's just built in now forever. I can't get that out. And another short story was about people digging up a grave because, like, I heard they got a bottle of absinthe in there with the real wormwood shit. It's like, all these are just in there forever. And, like, that was a series of dog shit. That's probably the worst thing I've read, but I don't remember who the author was or the name of the book. It was just like a random thing, like back when bookstores were a thing and not just like the 1 or 2 Barnes and Nobles that remain. Like, I would go into like a Walden Books to buy a Magic card booster pack, and while I was there, I would traipse down to the horror section and the fantasy section, and like I would just grab random stuff because a lot of those books were like $5 for a paperback, and it's like, this looks like a weird thing, we'll grab this. That's a real racist stereotype. That dogshit author did not make up that dogshit idea. I figured like that's probably where they were drawing from. I can't even parse that statement. Yeah. But like, I bought a lot of random ass books. And a lot of them sucked. But, like, most of them were just boring. Like, that's how I found Turtledove. I was like, oh, this looks like an interesting fantasy thing, and it's like 50% off. Let's grab it. Boring as shit. Boring. I hated it. Like, I recognized while reading Harry Turtledove, like, there are people out there that this is their thing. Like, they like a more, like, this is written as if it's a history book about a false history that never happened. Like, that's someone's jam. Boring for me. I didn't like it. And then other things were mostly just boring. This book that I can't remember anything else outside of those 2 quotes, that was bad in a different way. Oh, the name of this author's on the tip of my tongue. Come on! You can do it! Like, that might be enough detail that someone might be able to find it online by, like, searching for, you know, the mortician letting someone in for sexy times with a corpse, and that very racist moment that happens, and the idea that they're digging up a body because they think there's a bottle of old-timey, wormwood-riddled, absinthe in it. You might be able to find it. It's not impossible. Which way are they supposed to be going? Explain it in words. I mean, if relative to the person... I remember they have a funny name, but I don't remember how. Because I remember making jokes about it. I don't remember what direction. If relative to a normal human being, we would refer to the vagina as being vertical. They were implying that this particular vagina was horizontal. Like a person's mouth or eyeballs. You're welcome. A real classy work of literature. That's what that was. Classy as shit. Like, you may have picked up by now, given the fact that I like spinning wheels, and games about gambling are mildly addictive for me, but I love surprises and random stuff. So, like, buying random books as a kid was a big thing for me. Renting random movies I had no idea what they're about was a big thing for me. And these are still true. And, like, also, I have a lot of random CDs. Like, the joy of taking classes in different colleges, because we had, like, a consortium of colleges out here. So while attending one college, I could take classes at another. Is, while waiting for the bus, I have nothing else to do, so I would just wander in the stores. And I have a bunch of CDs of just the weirdest garbage, like the Reptile Palace Orchestra. They were a fun find. I found so many weird things. Yes, Poppy Zebright! Thank you, Poppy Zebright. How did you fucking do that? That's amazing. I feel like I remember they wrote other stuff I read too, but the other stuff wasn't as bad. Like, I think they did a bunch of vampire stories for young adults, right? Oh shit, Wormwood! I think Wormwood's the book. Man, these book covers suck. I remember talking about it with you in 2010. Cool. Good work. Yeah, I read a few of these things. If you look up Poppy Zebright, you'll see the quality we're talking about. It sure is a conversation. As always, when people ask me a question, I like to open it up to chat as well. What books have you read that are just really bad? What books would you erase? What would you unbook? We were talking about this enough that I forgot to replace my snow with water. Trying to write about transient response in Rocket League circuits, and suddenly hear horizontal vagina. Twilight? You read Twilight? I haven't read Twilight. Liked it in high school, but I'm easy to please. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I read, like I said, that wasn't the only Poppy Z-Bright book I read. They wrote a lot of, like... They wrote a lot of erotic vampire fiction themselves, Poppy Z-Bright. I think it was the last vampire series. Let me make sure that was in fact Poppy Z-Bright. I got another quote for you, if it is in fact from Poppy Z-Bright. No! That's right, Christopher Pike wrote with the other books I'm talking about. Alright, Christopher Pike wrote The Last Vampire. And I have also burned in my brain forever, and to be clear, I like Christopher Pike. Spooksville was my favorite book series as a child. So, like, Goosebumps was great, but it was all about Spooksville for me. But Christopher Pike wrote a series called The Last Vampire, and there is a sex scene in The Last Vampire where they're having sex in a pine barren, and there is a paragraph dedicated to picking, like, burrs and pine needles out of their asses afterwards. And it's just like, well, that's in my brain forever now. So I feel ya. Boops, I understand. I had my own erotic vampire books that I read. Most of the young adult novels I read in high school, Shadow of Bones or whatever it was named, were fine enough at the time, but thinking back, you only remember the smutty bits. That's me in The Last Vampire. Like, I have vivid memories of the sex scene in the woods, and one of the car chases, and otherwise I don't remember a lot. Whereas Spooksville, I remember so much from Spooksville. Went from vampire novel writer to Starfleet captain. That's impressive. I realize Christopher Pike is also the name of a starship captain. But Spooksville was great, man. Kind of dark for kids, though, I gotta say. Like, Goosebumps, the kids were always in mild danger, but largely they're fine. And then Fear Street was, R.L. Stine's, like, slightly older audience. And that one, like, kids would disappear or were implied to be dead, but they didn't get too into it. Like, main character dies in Spooksville, and, like, they're all children, and they handle that death realistically as children. Like, they are not happy about it. And then some other weird stuff happens, and there's so many, like, philosophical questions that are raised. It's like, this is good stuff for kids. Spooksville's great. Those will stay with me, those books. There's also a scene in one of those books for Spooksville that I want to know if Mythbusters ever tackled. You know how if you fall from a high height, water is essentially the same as, like, concrete. Like, just because you're falling in water doesn't mean you're gonna be okay. Like, you're hitting a surface with tension, you will die, right? So, like, falling out of an airplane and landing in the ocean, you're not gonna do well. There is a scene in Spooksville where they're jumping out of a lighthouse into the water below, and they acknowledge that they will die if they just jump into the water. Like, they understand what we're talking about here. And so, what they do is they rip off a piece of floorboard and they throw it right in front of them as they jump. So the floorboard hits the water first and breaks the surface tension, and then they safely land in the water. I'm pretty sure that won't work, but I want to see Mythbusters tackle that one. Did Mythbusters ever do that? What is a power dynamic? Pretty sure it does. I'm also pretty sure, but I'm not 100% sure, you know? I can't say with great certainty. That's why I want to know. Kitsune, thank you for that raid. What were you doing today? Someone give Kitsune a shout out. Hello there. Watch a YouTube video listing all the 2000s young adult urban fantasy romances by age gap. The lowest is like 20 years. That's terrifying. Demon School? Like, Demon School like, the anime starring Aruma? Sounds like the announcers are jumping with an elephant. See, that one you're still hitting the floor, right? The highest was infinite? Infinite years older? Demon School looks neat. Someone tell me about Demon School, I want to know. A tactic slash persona kind of thing. Those are two of my favorite words you just said there. What's an infinite age gap? I need an explanation. I imagine time travel shenanigans of some kind. Yeah, as a kid, you usually don't notice those things. It's so much worse when you talk about movies. Like, there are a lot of movies from the 90s and 80s. Very famously, of course, there's, Revenge of the Nerds, which, for its time, is like, what a sweet movie. And now you go back, it's like, no. No. Thanks for the Mashal. Oh, Mashal's great, right? Another example would be a movie that no one remembers, Zapped. I don't know if anyone remembers the movie Zapped. Ooh. The end of that movie is straight up, like, illegal. Like, holy shit. Oh, what was the... Hold on. Hold on. Gotta remember. Gotta remember... Oh! God damn it! He came from out of nowhere! Son of a bitch. No, I want to look at my death replay. Wait, where is my death replay? Shouldn't that be popping up? I figured I would have time because enemies, like, outside of a couple, like, you see them enter frame and you're like, oh, I gotta go. That one leapt down from above. He had all of gravity on his side. Anyway, to continue my work, because I remember the actor involved, but not the name of the movie. So I have to look up Thomas Howell. Soul Man! That's a movie. We should watch No, we shouldn't. I was gonna say, we should watch that in the Discord. We shouldn't watch Soul Man in the Discord. We've come a long way. We've come a long way. The age gap was teenage girl and the literal devil. The most problematic movies. Soul Man was bad the first time I saw it when it hit cable, right? Here's a really messed up one for you. I remember when I was like 7 and my mom took us to see Flowers in the Attic. Didn't know anything about it. To say the least, it's not for kids. We left like 20 minutes in. Not a great idea. Wild times back then. Wild times. Like, sometimes it feels good, because, like, every once in a while you find yourself thinking, like, man, how is everything so terrible? How are people so backwards? it's helpful occasionally to stop and look back and go, we actually have come quite a way. It's like, shit, things were so much worse. As far as, like, what we deem acceptable or as laudable. It's like, those were the heroes in the movie. Like, wait, what? If anyone here hasn't seen Revenge of the Nerds, you might not know what's going on, but basically, to sum it up in simple terms, the hero sexually assaults somebody, and, like, that's a win in the movie? Like, everyone's like, yeah, sweet. And then it's, like, kind of played as a romantic thing at the very, very end? You're like, oh boy. That's pretty rough. That's so much no. That's what I'm saying. Like, we all can see that and be like, well, that's bad. That's no good. But for its time period, like, it was like, oh, this is good. Like, people are gonna learn a good lesson from, like, this movie. That you shouldn't be mean to people that are different from you. It's like, there's some other stuff going on in this movie, though. It's like, yeah, but that's just romance. Or you go back to, like, people would bring their kid to, like, an Elvis Presley concert, and it's like, go on, go have fun. And that's fine, you could go see some music. But also Elvis would, you know, take a 14-year-old girl backstage and they'd do sex stuff. He's like, And that wasn't seen as a problem. Or watch an old James Bond movie, yeah. Some other lessons that might be good to learn. Yep, there's a panty raid, install cameras in a sorority house. Women in the movie are not treated as human. It's a weird time. We've come a long way. The nerds brought us AI and isekai anime. They should be shunned. Bully them. Like, some of my favorite movies are from... Oh, that wand is terrible. We could definitely just replace this one. Are from that decade, the 80s slash 90s. But not those. Not the ones we're talking about right now. Even some of the good ones. Like... What is it called? Not Batteries Not Included. Better Off Dead Still Killer? Yeah, there's still a lot of good ones from back then. Batteries Not Included. No. Johnny 5 is Alive. I'm trying to remember the name of that movie. But, it's like, that's a pretty fun time. One of the main characters is just a white guy in brown face. Like, okay. Just what it is. Short Circuit, thank you. Short Circuit. Like, I still like Short Circuit. But that's kind of a rough element of it. It's like, you couldn't just cast an Indian man? Like, what the hell? As a kid, I didn't even know. Didn't even know. That was something I found out later on. When someone's like, hey, that's the guy from Short Circuit. I'm like, no, it's not. What are you talking about? The guy in Short Circuit's an Indian man. Oh yeah, no, that was him. He was just playing an Indian man. That blew me away when I learned. Yep, like Ben Kingsley and Gandhi. It's just like, you know, they just cast. You could cast whoever you want in these roles, right? It's like, no. Yeah, a lot of them are still good. A lot of them are still fine. Top-notch acting, but still, yeah. You're not wrong. Ooh, oil blood? I'll take that. These are the things that, like, I'll just be in the shower and they'll just pop in my head and just like, that's weird. It's weird that things were like that. 1.4. Love to see chainsaw. Hell yeah, we do. Soon, but not yet. Nah, we'll just go with this for now. And what are you? Sea of oil? Sure. Fun to play with. What happened to your home, losers? Ow! They poisoned me. I forgot to get water! Ditch this, replace it with water. Speaking of chainsaws, Chainsaw Man movie was a lot of fun. Do recommend if you like the Chainsaw Mans. I appreciate that we live in a timeline now where I can see the anime releases in a theater. That's pretty neat. Poor fish. Every time you leave, they just, like, become sad and despondent and just die. Canonically, that's what's happened. Ooh. Wanna do some drugs? There's only one season of Chainsaw Man, so you're not missing out. There's the Chainsaw Man movie is the only new thing so far. I imagine with the success of the movie, we're definitely going to get another season, though. But it's all MAPPA, so like, those poor bastards need time to rest. Did the fish die if the temple doesn't collapse? We'll have to check if we find a teleport. They probably die when the temple collapses, because it does do a damage aura in there. But the poor bastards making Chainsaw Man also make Jujutsu Kaisen. Kind of hoping for, ooh, wait, I see a pocket. We have, like, the worst digging spell. I hate unstable crystal for digging. God damn it. Why? I forgot. I forgot to even put that on something. You know, let's just go do drugs. Whenever you hit a brick wall in life, like, it gets hard all of a sudden, just do drugs. Just go do drugs. This is not real advice. Do not just go do drugs. Do what you have to do first, and then enjoy your drugs. Drugs responsibly. Whoa! I know what direction he went. There's so many problems here. Sons of bitches. Alright, as much as I want to do drugs, staying alive might be slightly more important. Store-bought cocaine is fine if you do not have magic cocaine. The good shit. All right. Hmm. $300. Non-shuffle. Ugh, that .9's pretty rough. Point 2.6. Can we get something better for digging? Yes, we can. Do. Bring this. Don't need the black hole yet. We're not going anywhere too spicy. You know, given that it's a 2-cast, I'm liking it better that we're not just sometimes hitting chainsaw with with like recharge or something. I think we'll stick with this. Just double cast arrows, relatively accurate. Yum, 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 yum. Hopefully we'll find something better. Oh, man. Didn't realize I already killed it with that sick kick. I'm drunk! Never use store-bought cocaine. Always grind your own. Reminds me of every cooking show I watch when they're like, use Parmesan cheese. Real Parmesan cheese, not that fake stuff. You want to grind it yourself. Which, I mean, yes, they are right. But they're always so adamant about it. Olivier, Big Adventure. Thank you very much for that follow and welcome to the Shake the Box family. Very happy to have you here. Do you play much Noita? Ooh, 0.1.2. What's the mana max? 370? Ooh. Ooh. Nice and consistent. I like it. You know, now we have edit anywhere. We could just, well, first. Just huck this on here for a hot second and boop. Well, it wasn't worth it. Oh, what happened, buddy? Shuffle ones are good if you want to do, like, rapid fire stuff, but yeah, I do prefer non-shuffle. Ow. A little scary, a little scary. Hope killing that rat was worth it. Missile Wand, surprisingly clutch. Missile Wand is great for this floor, and then it stops being good. Oh, I didn't want to leave. Oh, alright, whatever. Ooh, Z. I love Zeta ones. They're so stupid. Play at 1.4. You know, that could be fast enough. Go random bullshit. I love random bullshit one is always funny. Definitely gonna get killed because of random bullshit one, but that's alright. Oh lord. I should have just taken what was offered. wait. God, fucking game. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Damn it. God damn it. Such a shit show. God damn. Woo. It's like, we'll make a wand that shoots random spells, and we round the corner. It's 97 Hisi, 14 goddamn robots shooting lasers, every sentry gun on the planet shooting bullets that knock you out of the sky so you lose your levitation. Holy hell. The worst part is, we could have gone anywhere. We could have just dug around all of Hisi base. We had unlimited casts of black hole. Unlimited. Unlimited black hole casts we had. No. I refuse. That was the wrong button. Wrong button. I just wanted to start a new run. Whoopsies. Just meant new game. I want dynamite or bomb. Like, I don't want this garbage. There are two bad digging spells for me. The worst is Unstable Crystal, the second worst is Firebolt. The best is Dynamite, the second best is Bomb. These are just facts. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Okay. All right. Dude, I just want to hit you with this. So get out of here. That's all I wanted. Concentrated mana, whiskey, worm pheromone, concentrated mana, acid. Oh shit. We don't want him launching his projectiles, otherwise we lose a lot of potions. Oh, we got Acceleratium, Polymorphine, Gunpowder, Berserkium, Ambrosia? Alright, we want ambrosia, we want oil, what else would be a lot of fun? I mean, polymorphine's always fun. Acid's the most fun, let's be serious. Oh no! No! Put out the fire. Put out the fire. That one doesn't count. That one doesn't count. Don't ignore what just happened. It's like I want to mix all the liquids because, you know, you never know what you're gonna get. All right. Ooh. That's a fun modifier. Sometimes you get fun alchemical reactions when you mix all that garbage together. You never know what your world seed's gonna do for alchemy. Another bottle of ambrosia, huh? Ego death. I mean, if we're lucky, we'll run into a lot of the pyromancy friends. Guess we could just make rain. Ba-ba. Just Noita and ego death, nice. See, in some circles, saying you're just gonna watch Noita and experience ego death would mean, like, that man just took a heroic dose of mushrooms, or a heroic dose of acid, or a heroic dose of mescaline. But I imagine you're just gonna kind of zone out a little bit. Just not think for a while. Watch pretty lights. Understandable. Kick back and relax. I always support chilling out. Big fan of chill. I like when you kick a box that you're standing on and you go up with it. That's my favorite. Doesn't always happen. Early copy trail, huh? Do 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 do. Hell yeah. Lamp looks nice. Liking the lamp out there? I got a new lamp for our living room. Just for context. As with everything, MacLeod, moderation is key. It's the one from Christmas Story? Man, I wish. Put that in the goddamn window immediately. If we need a pair, hell yeah. It's almost scary to think that we're so close to having to watch that movie again. You bitch! He banked the shot! He pool sharked me! Go ahead and make some nice, cool, clean, refreshing water. Damn it! Yeah, good enough. I mean, concentrate man is fun. It's a good one to shift. If you can hit certain things, you can just... all the robots just explode. Oil into concentrate mana, you just... crack them open, they just die. Such a healthy guy. Son of a bitch! Shot him like 1,000 times. That's the way. Finally! Took 6 days of shooting. I'm out of here. Screw those guys. Yes. Is it gonna be a boomerang run? This might be a boomerang run. I'm gonna do a boomerang run. Fuck it. Boomerang run. So no dynamite, even though I bought it. Laser beam his head off. Man, we have the makings of a fun time here. We just need to find some good support items. How's Boomerang working on Mega Sawblade? I'm sure it works great. Sure, it does everything we want it to. You should test it if you come across it. I'll keep that in mind. You know I love science. God damn it. Just click on man through wall until the lights leave his eyes. Why, hello there! This will be how we dig. Not that we could use it yet. I want that teleport as well, of course. Alas, can't afford it. A little bit of money. Thank you. There was another rat there? I was just trying to blow that up. I need more money, please. Oh, hello. Bum 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 bum. Ow. Jeepers. Oh, I hear stuff dying in there. Nah, we don't need to kill them all. Let's just get out of here and go do drugs. Wizard needs drugs badly. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. This is the way back to the store, right? Up here, over here, right? My God, he remembered how to get here. Who even is this man? Just get lost on the way back. This way? I somehow held the shop in my mental map. There we go. Damn it, I didn't want to go in here! I don't have enough money! $190.49, $610.10, $160.54, $22. There it is. The wand I need. I mean, it's not the worst. Can try to teleport upwards. Just like kind of dig and teleport. Top of the shaft, exiting the mountain. Do. Nope, that is concentrated mana. God damn it! My toe crossed the invisible line. Pop 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 pop. Alright, we don't have to fit through the entire hole, just enough. Eventually we'll see the top, and if we could dig a hole through, we could shoot the teleport bolt through. I could hear it. We're almost there. Getting closer. I was hoping to keep the mountain intact, but what are you gonna do? Closer now. Pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up. Like, I could hear the exit portal up there. The rift is close. Oh, we're close now. Just let this refill for a second. Oh, how I long for an ad mana. We're there. We're out. Whew, all right. Another one? There's so many of them. So many wasps. Alright, we can go do some drugs. I want to shift concentrated mana because that's a fun one. There's a wand out there that might be worth our while as well. We just speed up our laser a little bit. Gimme. Is there another nest? What's a good joke about wasps? What is this, a church get-together? I forgot to put my digging wand together while we were down there. God damn it. Like, obviously we could dig with this, but it would be so much faster. We could just use energy orb. What a white Anglo-Saxon Protestants like. What's a joke about wasps? Get out of here. Can't see. That's a slow-ass wand. Don't want it. There we go. 0.0, 0.2, 320, 103. Not bad. This one's pretty bad, but I want that 3 caster. scary ant. Don't do it. Oh. No, 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 no. All right. No, 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 no. No, thank you. All right. Just trip balls for a minute. Concentrate mana has become oil. The opposite of what I wanted. Like, exactly the opposite. It's almost impressive how backwards that was. Toxic sludge, huh? Kind of want to try shifting the oil again. Maybe we'll throw you out, grab you, because you could be fun to shift. If we could find a bag, we'll just bring a bag with us. Oh, damn it. I got excited because I love Toxic Cloud. But, sorry, Slime Cloud, but we are not built for that right now, are we? Boomerang, you capricious bitch. Make so many fun things possible, but make other things impossible. And now a concentrated Managon can't even melt these steel beams. No, no. Can't exactly take box, can we? But this is a better known shuffle wand. That was no good. That was too much damage. These little mushroom bombers are scary when they just drop down from above you and you don't see them. No, no. Is that a one I've looked at? I don't think it is. like black hole. Sure. Can't even cast it, god damn it. Oh, no, no, no. Oh. God damn it. Alright, well that's not a lot of health. And we're not even allowed to edit in here. Which is a bummer. We're just gonna have to sneak through. Point 3.5, 0.1.5. I mean, that's the 0.5 that matters, and they are the same. This one is always cast Earthquake. Ooh, good thing I found out about that. That would have been bad. What's going on, Gasso? What's the sparkly dollar sign on the wall? That is a mod called Sell Hole. It just lets you sell stuff. Tell me about your dream. Yeah. Like, I really like Noita. But after hundreds and hundreds of hours, I like Sell Hole because the Holy Mountain is basically it's a binary decision when you get to it. It's, am I gonna try and dig through it and anger the gods, or just leave? A Sell Hole is like, oh, do I want to get rid of a few extra things? It gives the player more choices. I like choices. Like, sometimes now I'll hold on. Oh, baby. I will hold on to things because selling them might be useful now. Well, now I don't need the black hole as much. In my bedroom, instead of the closet door, there was a little mouse hole, and this little tiny dude who was like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, but made out of pork fat instead of marshmallow, rode out on a tricycle, and then I jumped over to him and picked him up, and he started wailing and screaming and crying like I was going to eat him. Then I woke up. Yeah, I recommend Sell Hole. There's a lot of really good mods for Noita out there. Like, I kind of want you. I could replace you, but this is arguably the wand I would like to use. I might have to just say goodbye to teleport. You know, no. Why do we need black hole? If we're gonna build the perfect luminous drill wand, a black hole is unnecessary. Are we out? It's a dark dream, Odin. God damn it. This is the run where we're gonna find all the things I want. When I don't really have room. Sorry, teleport. We know where you are. Easy to find again. Okay, okay, okay. Holy shit. Oh! Woo-wee! Jeepers. Well, we already made what we wanted. We could do that with a terrible wand. Let's do it with a better wand. Now we're just looking for things to add more time to the spell. Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Now we're cooking with Lumi, baby. Yeah, let's really mess some people up. Nice holy mountain. Said nobody. Look at this dump. Come at me, gods. We got a problem? Be a shame if something were to happen to this here holy mountain of yours. Maybe you should be paying your protection money, hey, Steve? Boop. The recoil, I can't. Ugh. Audio? Well, crap. We are hurting the game. This kills the game. Just minding his business, minding his own business, and then suddenly glowing light from the sky rips through the ceiling, obliterating him. And he's a medic too, so he's like, I'm not gonna see combat today. Well, that was all of the health. God damn propane tanks! The hell was that? Someone playing with a goddamn wand down there? Who said you could have that? Oh. I don't have any teleportatium, so I'm just gonna make my own path here. Thank you very much. Just fire hose this down. What else can you put in that hourglass? Is it blood? Is blood the other one? It's another one of those games I've been playing long enough that things have changed as iterations of the game have happened. But I just don't remember. Like how they used to, you used to be able to put stuff in that skull in the desert and spawn a boss. That was a thing once. Don't worry, we're gonna suffocate in this tunnel. There it is. I love the start a game like that, with layers of deep and weird interactions, but I hate picking a game up after a bunch of changes. I have to go look on a wiki. That's been part of the fun of, oh my god. Part of the fun of starting our Dwarf Fortress run that we're currently in, is there are people in chat who are like, I can help, and they mention a thing, and other people in chat are like, that has been true for, like, 16 iterations of the game. Just so much has changed over so much time. Good God. You know, just a casual divide by 10 giga nuke. Damage field, even though again I've taken boomerang, so I can't make some of my favorite damage field builds. Everyone's favorite touch of oil. Oh yeah, Nola too. Everyone likes Nola. High-speed teleporting is now possible. Except we left our teleport spell behind. Let's check out the store below. The game understood the assignment. This run will end with divide by 10 giganuke. We all understand that. We all know what's gonna happen. It's a lot of blood. I mean, hopefully we do find fire and explosion immunity so we can see the giganuke divide by 10. Steve! No more knockback. That's only for enemies knocking me around, though. I want no more, kickback. I mean, I don't even need unlimited spells. But I can't say no to unlimited spells, like, that's insane. Honestly, if we take this out, we get more... Actually, no, we're not getting more range. We need to get some, like, pathing effects. We need, silly path, or whatever it's called. God damn it! Finally! Like, I might take damage plus out just so I can shoot the gun. Use the wand without being launched backwards. Y'all got mushrooms in here? You mind if I do some shrooms with y'all? No, I'm alright. I'm alright. It's a weird fungus pouch. the ultimate pouch. The pouch that was foretold! I've had my fun with that bottle. Where'd I leave the other bottle? Oh. Things are getting weird. Bow, 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 bow. Oh! Jesus! Jesus Christ! Hidden acid bottle. What the hell? Good melting person emote. Hey, what are you people doing over here? Stainless. Oh no! Alright, what version of me was the... Not gonna say no to more add mana. Got him. We're lucky you didn't have something scarier. Ghosts are incredibly dangerous. Always my fear for sure. Like, we routinely put wands together that are suicidal. So running into one of them would be like, oh shit. See, if he gets this luminous drill wand, he wouldn't have boomerang, so at the very least he wouldn't have any range, as it currently is built. That could change. Sorry, I thought there was supposed to be a dragon in here? Hello? Guess they forgot to put the dragon in here. It's just full of blood. It's just a big egg full of blood. They totally forgot to put the dragon in. Ba 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 ba. What am I doing this for? If I want to go out that way later, I'll just go out that way later. If I want to go through those teleports. Gimme. Bum 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 bum. Come on, wacky pathing. You came around me, I was just defending myself. Alas. Can make a very fun rapid fire wand out of this. Just load it up with chainsaws and go nuts with lots and lots of double trigger spark bolts. We got so many cool things for... Ooh, same thing here. Ooh. Boo, boo, boo. Load this wand up. And then sell it. Sir! I thank you to not be rude. Don't have the chainsaws for it yet. I do wonder, though, if we were to put our laser beam wand together on this one... Damn. I would need another chainsaw to make it work. And we lack that. Be nice to find a teleport. Think fast. Think fast. Think fast. Oh, I forgot to do something. Hold on now. I gotta go back up in my house. Was there a giant gold nugget with a fish? What are you fish? Are you laundering money in here? I don't know what those fish are up to. I don't trust them. Ambrosia. Everyone loves shifting this. Nothing ever goes wrong with shifting ambrosia. Ah, hell. Something else became ambrosia. But the question is what? If it's blood, we just made life very safe and also dangerous. Oh, what was there before? We were just here. Was it poison? Was it sludge? There's a lot of ambrosia in the walls. There's a lot of ambrosia in the walls. What would normally be there? Lava? Trying to figure out. Nope, there's lava. I think lava is still safe. I see acid, I see lava. We've definitely made a lot of ambrosia. I'm just not sure what. Yeah, I'm thinking toxic sludge. I wanted to kill myself with my Giga nukes and divide by 10. That acid came out of nowhere! How How many of our Noita festivals to date ended in acid? Like, I think 3 out of the 4.